Hey class, this is your instructor James Bosnick. Welcome back to Fundamentals of Taxation. In this video we're going to cover Chapter 1 and specifically the introduction. In subsequent videos we'll cover various learning objectives and I would recommend watching these videos initially in sequence, so the first video being introduction and then learning objective 1, 2, and so on. And then when you want to review, you can go back and look at the specific learning objective that you'd like to review rather than fast forwarding through a larger video to get to the part that you want to watch. In the introduction, we're going to look at the authority for the federal income tax. Now, the slide here insinuates that the 16th Amendment is the authority. However, I think technically it's better said that Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1 is going to be the authority for the federal income tax, and that's where the Constitution says that Congress has the power to levy taxes. And you'll note that the Revenue Act of 1861, we had an income tax in the United States previous to the 16th Amendment. It wasn't until the late 1800s, when there was a constitutional issue that arose, that the 16th Amendment was ratified by the several states to remedy or resolve. And that was over whether or not direct taxes on passive income, essentially, so dividends or rent, that kind of thing, needed to be apportioned among the several states, or whether the government had the constitutional authority just to tax that in and of itself. After the 16th Amendment, the federal government then would have the power, Congress would have the power to levy those taxes as an unapportioned tax, regardless of whether it was considered a direct or an indirect tax. So it could tax what we would consider passive income, so the dividends or the rent that way. You also would note on the slide that part of the reason we're interested in federal income tax is because it's a big generator. In fact, the largest revenue generator for the federal government, and has a significant amount of involvement with the United States tax filers, with 150 million individual income taxes filing in just 2016 alone. So the significance of the subject is kind of represented there.